Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I've been to the movies. I have seen how it ends. And the joke's on them.
The 15 members in the group, we all pick a song, we record ourselves singing, and then we post a minute of it on the Crescendos Instagram. So that's really fun, and we've been doing one every day since quarantine started. What gave me the idea was it was the morning after we found out that school wouldn't be in session for a while, and I was just thinking about how much I was going to miss the group, and I wanted a fun way for us to stay connected. And so I obviously have known for a long time that music is a great source of comfort for people, both me, the group, and everyone else. So I thought it would be therapeutic for us personally to work on a musical project during this time. It would be a nice way to stay connected, and it would also be a great way to showcase the talent in our group to the rest of the community.
I keep on believing that anything's possible.
I decided on singing Always because Panic! At the Disco is an artist that I've liked for a long time, and I've always loved the song Always. Overall, I just wanted to communicate. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how things are going to work out, but the song Always, it has a very supportive feeling to it. The lyrics literally, it starts with the opening line. It's like, when the world gets too heavy, put it on my back. So there's kind of this feeling of other people will be there for you and are there for you when it feels like everything's crushing down on you. You're not as alone as you feel. But it's important to remember that there are ways to connect with people and that everyone still cares about you, even if you can't connect with them like you usually do.
I picked If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys because it's been one of my favorite songs ever since I was really little. And the song is about how, you don't need money and materialistic things, but really the most important thing in life is having connections and experiences with people that you love.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby.
I guess that, during these the given circumstances, it's really hard to keep your hopes up and stay positive. And I really wanted people to know that, you may not be able to do a lot of things outside of the house, but this is a great opportunity to spend time with the people that are the most important to you. And that might not be family, but, FaceTime a friend or someone in need.
I've just always thought it's a beautiful song. I love the piano part, and so I learned that and learned obviously the words, and that was a bigger challenge for me. And you can the song's written about a relationship, but it can be applied to any situation. I think the message of the song is fantastic. We're all fighting something, and at the moment, we're all fighting this quarantine, and we don't know how long we'll be here, but just that sense of community, you're not alone and you have other people to support you. We're all in this together,
I would say that music is something that you can it's like an outlet for your emotions, and anyone, even if you don't play it or you don't sing it, you can still listen to music, and you can still, any emotion you're experiencing during this tough and difficult time, you can really use music to cope with that.
So I think the reason everybody was so on board when Delaney mentioned doing this was, we need to do this. It's not something that we could do, but I've seen so many groups posting so many uplifting things, and we're so fortunate that we have social media, because if we didn't, we couldn't see all the amazing art that other groups, not necessarily a cappella groups, have been making, but just we need art in these times. We need art to stimulate our brains, just to uplift us, because that's the only thing we have right now. That's the thing we have control over, and if we have control over it, we're gonna do it.
It was mine, but now
it sounds so dorky, but we're not just like an ensemble. We're not just an a cappella group. We're all really good friends. And that's one of the parts that I love the most about performing with them, is that I know they all have my back, and I know that they're all super supportive of me.